Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We have new mods to look at today. Well, actually, two new mods that came out on Monday, February 15th, and then we're going to take a look at a couple mods that came out, I believe, Friday or Thursday maybe. And what I wanted to say first is that I haven't had a video talking about Phase 3 or any of the mod. I haven't done mod reviews for a while because when Phase 3 came out, it kind of completely broke my mod browser. Now, here's the deal. The thing with the mods is that they keep lowering the requirement of RAM needed, or raising the requirement. I think they keep lowering it because, you know, they're saying that the IX Heavy Wrecker can take up to 90% of your RAM. So, to just kind of explain this a little bit, when you go into the mod browser and it tells you the size of the mod, that's the file size, okay? That's not how much RAM it takes. RAM is something different, so I'm not 100% sure on it because, like I said, I've said this in the forums on Facebook, I have one of the very first PS4 systems, okay? It's old. It's old as hell. It runs rough. It's on its last legs, and I've had 15, 16 mods at one time going, and I've never had crash. And you have people that have like PS4 Pros having issues with having 3 or 4 mods on, and they're crashing the system. Personally, me, I don't feel it's a RAM issue. I feel it's a conflict with certain mods. But they're going the route of restricting the RAMs, and that's why some of us can't have more than 1 or 2 mods on at a time. It sucks, but it is what it is, and they're working on it. And like I said, I knew this was going to happen. Mods are new to them for console. They don't know what they're getting into, so we're just going to have to bear with it and hope for the best. So that being said, I did do a live stream on Phase 3 on Friday. I'll put that link in the description to this video so you guys can go check out the replay of that. We had a lot of fun. We unlocked both Wisconsin maps, got all the upgrades, and we found this new truck, so it was a good time. But today is pretty exciting because we have this here. Now, this is definitely a square body Chevy, an older one, but it's not. This is the let me check, the Delta pickup. I thought that's what that was. The Delta pickup, and this thing is just fantastic. And look, guys, it has a gooseneck with a gooseneck trailer. As you see, I got a couple trucks back there. We have the stock, not stock, the vanilla Chevy CK that comes with the game, and then we have that GMC, well, CCM stadium truck back there. Another model we're going to take a look at is that one over there that you see there. That's the Big Bob, I believe it is, but we'll take a look at that one in a second. So let's take a look at the interior on this Delta here. Not too bad. As you can see, all the gauges work. It is all-wheel drive and has diff lock. So we're going to pull this trailer through here. As you can see, the water's actually pushing this. That's interesting. That's just because the truck is small. But there was right to this because I wanted to show off the gooseneck trailer that comes with it too. So that's pretty cool, I thought. And it does have the fine-tuned gearbox on it. Now, it was struggling a little bit, but I'm going to chalk that up to having wet wheels. Take a listen to the horn. Got a pretty loud horn on it. So again, I'm just pulling this just to show you guys the rig there. Now that we're here, I'll show you. If you go into your menu here, you can raise and lower the trailer pegs, like so, and you can activate the ramp. We're going to do that, and then we're going to detach the trailer. And let's take this through some mud and see how she does. I do like this truck. This has been one that I know a lot of people have been waiting for, and this really just goes to show you guys the creativity of these modders to give us these vehicles like this on console. So didn't have any issues going through that mud. Not having a lot of issues going through this either. I'm not kicking into low, and don't even have the diff lock on yet. This is the one though. This is gonna just absolutely sink us. I know it. Okay, so let's go into low gear. Do that and bump this up just a little bit. Now you got to keep in mind, guys, that to fine tune. Oh man, look at that. We are completely submerged. All you can see is a little bit of the antenna sticking up. Oof. Is my engine going to survive this? Nope. Okay. So the engine didn't survive it, guys. That's just because we were underwater for so long. So we can repair. We have 500 points in the toolbox. Now, as you can see, as I was going to say, with the fine-tune gearbox, you will eat up a lot more fuel. And also, the gearbox is a little more fragile than the standard gearboxes in the game, so just keep that in mind. Although it does do its job. So let's go through a little bit thicker mud here and see what happens. Oh, that is thick. And immediately we are done. It's just, it's not moving. Actually, you know what? Let me winch out back here because it's going to take forever. So, yet another scout vehicle that just cannot handle the thick mud on this map. Well, that's alright. That's alright. We won't just base this performance on that mud. Let's see how it handles these rocks over here. This is always a big issue, just with damage alone, but as you can see, it's not having any issues with that. Go over here and see how it handles these dips and bumps here. Another thing I want to say while I'm doing this, guys, is that here's the deal with the mods, okay? The mods are absolutely free. The mod browser is free. Okay? Although, yes, they said that they were going to bring mods to the game. I don't feel Snowrunner, their intent is that the only way you can enjoy their game that they made is by using mods. The mods are just like a little extra frosting on the cake, man. That's all it is. You know, so for everyone out there that simply cannot enjoy the game when the mods are not usable, then I don't know, maybe this really just isn't the game for you. That's really how I feel about it, because there's so much to do in the game that really, you know, for me, the best thing about the mods are the mod maps. And granted, if you want to raise some hell on a mod map and you can only have 1 or 2 mods on it, then that kind of sucks. Because on the mod maps, you can't upgrade the vanilla vehicles, so... You know, I get some frustration there. But to say that you can't enjoy the game, especially like the campaign, without mods, then you probably just don't like the game. That's probably what the big issue is. And I see a lot of people say, well, I paid for a game and it doesn't work. Well, you didn't pay for mods. As I said, the mods are just an afterthought. That's all they are. Although, yes, they did say they were going to give them to us, there's never no guarantee that any mod on any game is going to be perfect and it's going to run smooth, so... And probably the only other thing I want to hit on is the fact that people are saying that, you know, Farming Simulator 19, you know, you can have hundreds of mods on and it doesn't do anything. And yes, that's true. But also, on FS19, they don't have this level of detail. I'm sorry. If you're going to sit there and tell me that FS19's graphics are as good as this and their vehicles look as good as what's in this game, then you are just wrong or severely need glasses, because that's the difference. You know, the mods in this game are just so detailed. But now that that's out of the way, this is a pretty damn capable truck, I will say. I like it because it's not really OP, but it gets the job done. But you're not going to be able to get everywhere with it, so I appreciate that. Like this here, I don't know what I'm stuck on there. Might have been a rock in the dirt or something, I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's the Delta pickup. Let's move on. All right, this is Big Bob, and the funny thing about this is that I believe this is under heavy trucks, but I feel like this could easily be a Scout. So you have the configuration of this here where we have the supplies where we can repair and refuel, and then you basically have this same box empty, and it holds 1 cargo slot. And of course you can tow trailers with it, but I really do feel that this is a bit of a Scout vehicle. Clearly it's a military vehicle. You can see that all the paint jobs are military inspired. So let's take a look at the interior. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Like, you can see, and look at, guys, I'm just telling you what I see. I'm not being judgmental or anything, but like the textures on the inside of this aren't great. You know, they're not what we get from like the base game or some of the other mods. But I do know that, you know, there's a lot of people that they don't like driving in this view anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but just an observation. And again, it has all-wheel drive and it has diff lock, so let's take it to the swamp first here. Now this is without all-wheel drive on. And honestly, it's not doing bad. Right now it's stuck up on that tree. So put in all-wheel drive, and then we can easily get over that tree. But again, I don't feel that we really need all-wheel drive to get out of here. It's just to help us get over these trees. Seems like a pretty stable truck. Like I say, the outside of it looks fantastic. They did great with the outside of it. It's just the interior is not as great. And this one does not have the new gearboxes. I'm sure all these mods will get updates in the future, though. for that gearbox. So as we do, we'll bring it through this trail here. And again, guys, I don't have diff lock on or anything like that. This is still just an all-wheel drive. And again, it seems pretty stable. It does have big tires on it. I think these are like 60-inch tires that I got on it right now, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. Slow and steady wins the race, and with off-roading, I mean that's how it would be anyway. I feel that technically any vehicle that can get through this kind of terrain is doing its job. And again, I don't feel that this is OP. I mean, it's going through it. It's not flying through it. It's not getting through it unrealistically. I mean, for a vehicle with tires this size and just the size of vehicle it is, I feel that it's going through here pretty good. I had no idea what that little bit of damage was from, but that's Snowrunner physics for you, you know. But we are out of there, and that performed really well. Let's take it to these dips and see how it handles that. Now, I feel technically that bumper would be getting hung up a lot right here, but okay, come on. Alright, so I'm going to put this in... Oh, that camera. We'll put it in low. Low plus. Lock the diff. And that's all we needed. That's all we needed to do. Okay, that hit a little hard, that's why. Well, let's get to the Sigma though and see how it handles that. Alright, I'm going to go right into low plus, lock the diff, and go through this mud. Alright. Don't feel like we're moving. Maybe we are. See, guys, this is always the thing I question, is that if they ever put mud this thick on a map, we're going to be screwed, because there's only maybe a couple vehicles in the whole game, mod or otherwise, that could get through this. Now, they would have to do it in a way where there's a lot of things to winch to, or we could just avoid that altogether. So, I mean, I'm not against it, but there would have to be some way, because, like I say, man, there's only certain things, certain vehicles that can get through this. I mean, and now, as you can see, we are completely just dead. We are not moving well. we're creeping. We are creeping. So let's see if possibly we can get out of here. Alright guys, we got it out. So I really feel that in low minus I could have probably gotten that out of the mud, but just for time constraints of the video, I didn't want to take all that time. What I will say is that this Delta pickup got it out relatively easy, not with no problems. So that guy's that's Big Bob. That's it's a very capable truck. I like it a lot. Like I say, I feel that this would be a pretty good scout truck. You know, you can also haul trailers with it, but yeah, pretty cool. Alright guys, so here it is, the CCM Stadium 9000? 9300. And on the computer, this is a GMC, but they rebranded it as CCM, although that looks like GMC to me. It says CMC, but it's CCM. Very cool looking old truck, and honestly guys, I think this truck is built for the Super Stadium Park map. But unfortunately, that's not on the mod hub right now. It must be getting updated, and I had it shut off, so I'm in that weird like limbo where I can't activate it, I can't unsubscribe, I can't subscribe, I can't do anything with it. So take a look at the interior, and this really has like nothing for interior at all. No textures, no gauges. I mean, nothing at all. So again, this really isn't the vehicle for this course, but we're gonna try it out anyway and just have a little bit of fun with it. See what happens with this first jump. Oh boy. And we're immediately stuck. No, she's kinda moving. Now, when I was first testing out the Wisconsin map, this is the only mod I had on. So I actually took this out there, and it really didn't perform too bad on Wisconsin. It performed better there than it is here right now. But we're moving along. We're getting past it, so can't complain too much. I love the way this thing looks, though. Like, it looks very nice. Aside from the interior, but you guys know, like, I'm a stickler for that because I do enjoy the inside view. So let's ooh, gonna have to wow, okay. There we go. But yeah, I definitely feel that the Stadium Super is definitely where this truck would shine. But I did want to show you guys it. And as soon as I get the that truck back, as soon as I get that map back, we'll bring this truck over there and see what it can do. Because this definitely isn't a mud truck. That's for sure. I'm not expecting too much out of this map. Now, I could have brought it to the Kaolin course on this map. I've probably done a little better with it, but I really just wanted to show it off a little bit to you guys. Like I say, I don't really do these as a, you know, oh, you should definitely go try this mod, or don't try this mod. It's just to kind of show you guys what they do, and you can make your own assumptions and opinions on it when you use them, if you choose to use them. But guys, that is the CCM Stadium 9300. We have one more to look at, and not gonna lie, this next one is a little bit out there. Okay guys, so we have this, a diesel locomotive, and there's a ton of options for engines to put in this. And we have like these huge 87-inch tagged tires on it. Now, you can have regular rail wheels on this, and it says it will go down the rails if you can figure out how to get it on the tracks. So let's start it up. And this is just silly. There is no cockpit view, and the horn. There is no horn, so I don't know what. Let's Okay, so having the same issue with this that we did those that mod pack there. It just doesn't want to move. So what worked for that was we put it in neutral. Oh. Okay, so I guess maybe we just had to get it some traction or something? I don't know, guys. This is a strange one. I mean, this is definitely one that will be uninstalled immediately after I record this video. There's just no point in it. But hey, if this is your thing, then by all means, more power to you. Have a blast. Wow, that took a lot of damage. You wouldn't think those big wheels would take that much damage. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I do believe we are... Come on. Yeah, we are hung up. But anyway, guys, that's the diesel locomotive. Very strange mod. I guess, hey, why not, right? But anyway, guys, that's the mods that we have for now. I will be doing more as I can. Like I say, so if you don't see a video from me for mods, then it's probably because the mod browser was busted again and I can't access them. Again, I'm going to try to get them out as much as possible, but I will say that next week I'll be on vacation. I'm taking a week off, so I won't be having any videos posted next week. And hey, we got it. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. No horn.